Last Wednesday in Florida, Hurricane Ian made landfall as one of the strongest storms ever recorded in the U.S. Roughly 2.5 million people were under evacuation orders. As a Category 4 storm, Ian spun sustained winds north of 240 kilometers per hour. Flooding followed and more than 2 million Florida homes and businesses lost power. Florida's Republican Governor Ron DeSantis said the storm surge at some areas likely rose above 3.5 meters. The next morning, President Joe Biden addressed the headquarters of the Federal Emergency Management Agency, or FEMA.
This could be the deadliest hurricane in Florida's history. The numbers are still unclear, but we're hearing early reports of what may be substantial loss of life.
Federal and local rescue efforts continue, but the Biden administration says it is simply too soon to count the dead for what was an unpredictable storm path until just hours before landfall.
This is going to be a long road to recovery, and there are a lot of people that are impacted. But we also know that we're still actively in the search and rescue phase, trying to make sure that we are accounting for everybody that was in the storm's path and that we go through every home to make sure that we don't leave anybody behind.
Florida's Republican legislators, often at public odds with the Biden administration, praise the robust search and rescue operations from federal to local.
The federal response from day one has been very positive, as it's always been in the past, and we're grateful for that. FEMA's the primary responder. The incident command is in the state. The states step up, and then the states tell FEMA, we need this or we need that, and that's the process we're working through right now. But it's an extraordinary mobilization of the Army Corps, the Coast Guard. I mean, virtually every federal asset that's available, not just through FEMA but other agencies.
Lawmakers describe many of the areas hardest hit by Hurricane Ian as total losses beyond salvage. Ian follows Hurricane Fiona, which recently battered the U.S. territory of Puerto Rico. President Biden and the First Lady will visit both areas this week. Arash, Arabasadi, VOA News.